Alright. Good morning. Good evening. How are we? Europe, America, and all around the world. How we going? Get a mic check and a music check, please. Background music and sound effects. How's everyone's weekend going? Dab, how you doing? Tweakies, Wayne Gordon. Hello, mate. Robocop. How are we? How's life? How's the chaos out there? Just gonna go for the quick outfit change. You know how it is. Good. Been feeling those big t-shirts lately. The big, what do they call them? Sport shirts. If I'm sneezing a bunch as well, it's like fucking frozen and cold, freezing here. So it's making me sneeze apparently. Your boy Crash 2K All-Star, hi, hello. Just doing the outfit change before we start the session. This is a process that we do. Actually, I think it's a hoodie. Hoodie type of sesh. Well, I never. Sunday morning, I know. I finished work early and I tried playing Modern Warfare after work and it was just horrible, so I went to sleep and got up early. And then Mr. Teabag texted me and said you should do a stream, so I thought, why not? Why not? Where are those special hoodies? Does anyone know where they are? Are they in special? How are you, Mr. Critical? Special? Special tops? Unlocks. That'll work for us today. Got some hoverboard routes while watching a stream. Cool. What do we got here? I think we might go we'll go these today. Looking good. I'm good. I was, like I say, I've been up early. I was absolutely offended about how cold it is. You know when it's so cold that it actually pisses you off? That's what it's been like for me this morning. So, got the fire going and we're chilling now. It's good. Getting the house warm. Fucking winter where I live is terrible. Excuse me. Yeah, but the main point is get online and a quick look around. I'm going to keep trying to do that little precision I was doing yesterday, I think. No plans today. No plans. I never do much on a Sunday. Okay, those. What about you, Deb? So I'm going to head over to that airport spot that I was at on the previous stream. Actually landed on top of the precision, and I always thought, even Dunks and I thought, both of us thought that if you landed on that light pole it would break, but I actually landed on it without breaking, so excuse me, so that got me thinking that I think it's actually doable. It was just something we both tried years ago and both gave up on, so we'll just grab one of these cars and quickly head over there. I can't be bothered riding the bike all the way down. A little disappointed with the stream delay we got going on, but I have been working on making it better, but obviously it needs more work. Sir, that is an offensive word. Hostile. How are you? How's your weekend? One of my favourite cars in the game, this thing, eh? Love this car. This sounds so good. Actually, it looks like an Alfa Romeo as well. Anyway, so yeah, we're heading back over to that precision from yesterday, Dunks. It's been sort of playing with my mind a bit. I think we can do it, definitely. So, heading over there now. Having landed on that light pole last night and then yesterday's stream, and then not the pole not breaking, it's quite encouraging. I always thought it was going to break no matter what, so it's always good to see. Just realised that I'm driving in not the best route for all this. Howdy, you getting in the sesh before I gotta get off? Yeah, all good. Yep. Yeah, no. It's early morning for me, but well, it's mid-morning for me, but it's actually an ideal time to be streaming, so we're just out here getting it, right around getting it, like 2 chains, basically. And we're gonna go try this little precision from yesterday. Well, it's actually years old, but no stress. It's no stress. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about it. Just need to focus up and it should be sweet.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels? I'll get there as soon as I can.
How's things over in America and Europe land today? Pretty crazy, those riots, man. Fuck. Fucking Trump. Madness, isn't it? Might get the blue bike luck today. Gotta make sure we turn on the old action replay. Yeah, so it's not going to be anything too hectic today. Just going to try and land on this fucking thing. Okay, not a good start. That's right, still waking the hands up, waking the eyes up. Blue bike luck. New Hampshire, no riots, only chilling, but stuff's crazy, yeah. It is crazy. Fucking madness, really, isn't it? Need to get that motherfucker out of office, dude. I don't care what anyone says. It's just no good. It's just no good for anyone. He's such a prat. The only problem with this spot is, which I relearned yesterday, is it's actually really super dark. So Not sure if it looks too dark on the stream, but it's... I think it's okay now. It's coming in the morning, isn't it? Oh no, nighttime. Very dark down here. No, we're not going to play this game today. We're not going to play the no wall climbing game today. It's going to be nice, effective wall climbs. Oh, you bastard! Up. No. Right. Sometimes it doesn't give you that little opportunity to jump off it, which is end up doing that, just sort of zooming up it and getting nowhere near. I think we had discussions about this many moons ago, actually, Dunks, didn't we? About the braking and the pole braking underneath. Anywho. No, we're not going to play this game today. Like I said yesterday, I'm just looking forward to like the NBA coming back and all that shit, you know? Mainly. In a very selfish way. It would be almost too easy if the pole was lined up directly on this little ramp, wouldn't it? So I'm glad there's a little bit of difficulty going on. Just gonna have a little drink here. Got to stay hydrated on these time-consuming spots. Bro, how were the Warriors last night? Yeah, I think living over in Australia is doing them some good. If anyone's wondering what we're talking about our national rugby league team. Played really well, which is surprising last night. I think them living in Aussie is a big deal. Instead of having to travel, obviously, over and back all the time. Most of them are Australians anyway, aren't they? Or half of them, or whatever. I don't know. I've learned not to get too excited about the Warriors, especially early in the season. Jesus, what was that? Sitting on 80% CPU here. Just keeping one eyeball on that. Who else is out there BMXing at the moment? I know Dab's on his hoverboard shit. Shot! Oh man, this is going to be one of those games, isn't it? They should probably just look at that in the future, like just basing the team actually out of Australia and then playing in New Zealand, you know, rather than the other way around, you know? I don't know. Fucking Warriors, man. Roller coaster. Yeah, it's always a good feeling, Dad, when you're, you know, you find something and then you're working on it and then you start progressing through it. It's always a good feeling. It's the same with that, that hedge spot from the other day. I was actually quite hesitant initially to go back there, even when Critical was suggesting it, because the first session we did there, I wasn't very confident with it at all. Especially, I wasn't really confident in getting down to the bottom rail. But the old perseverance pays off. Then we worked it out, and you know, understood what needed to be done, and then obviously you wrestle the bastard into submission. So it's always nice when a spot progresses along. It's even better when you've actually, like, sometimes I get quite low confidence on spots, like even when I know they're doable, if I'm not getting the right like sniff, you know what I mean, like if I'm not getting anywhere near the progression I want, I start, you know, questioning a bit, you know. Just gotta blow the schnoz, hold on. Yeah, I've been taking a lot of pride, Dab, in finding absolutely unique stunts in areas that are totally that have been totally flogged, and that to me is probably the biggest satisfaction out of all those sort of spots. Same with that backflip, the backflip thread off the wall. You know, really, really common areas in regards to BMX that, like, you go there and then looking at it, and you know that hundreds and whatever people have been there and looked at it in sessions, the same areas before, but then like actually getting something totally unique out of it is it's like big time satisfaction. You know, especially because it's like a lot of the times if you just look at it the right way, people are like, oh my god, how the fuck did I not see that? You know, oh shit. That's a lot of the satisfaction I've got lately from riding the bike again. You know, and going for actual decent, real big spots. You know. Welper, hi, what up? How are you? It's like it was there in front of everyone's face the whole time, you know, if you know what I mean, in like a lot of ways, and then it just takes a bit of sniffing out, you know, and I like that, especially in areas that are like absolutely killed, you know. That whole area has been smashed over the years, you know. And that's a nice launch. Getting a nice launch now. Gentle on the brakes. The thing with this light pole precision, like Dunks pointed out yesterday, is that it's actually going up and landing on that shit. We have to be on both the front and the back brakes when we land, to stop the bike coming off the end, and also to like minimize the force of landing on the actual light there. I'm good. Cold. Cold day here today, Welper, but yeah, we're good. Chilling. What are you guys doing? Why aren't you out chasing girls and all that, you know? Hello from Christchurch. The teabags. The notorious teabags in the chat. How come you're up so early, Todd? Probably been up early banging, eh? Something along that nature. Yeah. God, it's way too high. Always up early. I suppose, yeah. It's true. Yeah, I know. It is better for the streaming, you know, like it's better for, as much as it's like odd being up early, you know, by our standards, it's better for streaming and like, you know, a lot of the times when I start streaming 2 o'clock in the morning, for me, which is, you know, 1 p.m. in Europe or 9 a.m. in New York Eastern time, it's, you know, like that's often 5, 6 o'clock in the morning for the entire west coast of the States, and there's a lot of people miss out, you know, or, you know, they're asleep obviously. Whereas this time in the morning it's, you know, evening and late night for Europe, but much earlier for the States. How can we revive BMX? LMAO, bring it back. It never left, bro. Never left, man. Didn't upload for a year, and we got heaps of people checking out the vid still. Hey Matt, how are you? Good morning. Well, good morning from New Zealand. How's your weekend going? I think BMX ever left. I just think like a lot of the scene just like fucking imploded on itself, you know? I'm for the people, that's right. There's no reason a community as small as BMX should be fighting. There's no, and then we spent too many years fighting. Everyone did, you know, and I was a big fucking part of that. But the community itself is too small. Too small for that shit. Should be supporting everyone's videos instead of the drama that used to be. But you know, a lot of those little shitheads are gone now too. You know, because they've moved on to fucking playing Minecraft or whatever they, you know, went on to do. Going annoying people over on fucking Rocket League and shit like that. Whatever's the cool new thing nowadays, I don't know. But I don't think BMX ever died. Well, I never stopped. I never stopped BMXing. I just stopped making videos. Well, Mr. Odds, the beauty of the BMX is that you don't actually have to find anyone to play with. I'm out here solo, playing with my friends. You know what I mean? It is what you make it, is what I'm trying to say. So, I don't necessarily think you have to have people to play with to make BMX enjoyable. In fact, it's the opposite. Often it's the opposite for me. I can't focus and I get fucking pissed off when, you know, there's too many people BMXing around. But that's just how I am, you know. Oh, Chur, bro. How are you, man? Sabi Sony Tupo. Chur to the chur. Good morning. Yeah, no, the good thing about this is it's a lonely man's paradise, this BMX game. We're not even getting anywhere near it at the moment. I'm too busy talking. Obviously it can always be a lot more fun when you're playing with your mates, you know. But me, I'm it's like the quiet solo sessions usually. I do miss being able to put hoodies up on the BMX though. That was really shitty when they took that away, to be honest. Extremely tough working right now, bro. That's disgusting. I'm sorry for you. F in the chat for Matt for having to work. But it's alright. Sneak in a little live stream. Sneak it in. Good. No, I'm good. It's 10:30 in the AM here over in the future. So, you know, we're good. Oh yeah, no, like, I forget about me doing anything really, you know, excuse me, of substance, if I'm around other people. I only ever get the real shit done by myself. F in the chat. There it is. I always wanted to say that. F in the chat. That's funny. Alright, we have to start putting some fucking concentration in here. Just as a side note, I feel like the entire time I've been at the spot, it's in the middle of the night. But maybe it's just me. Just gonna chuck a log on the old fire here, boys. Hold on, hold on. Genuine fire sounds from Narnia. Live stream fire. Live stream wood fire. Crackling. Matt is the best name. Okay. LMAO. So, do you know how to chain? What in the hell? I don't understand what you said there, Odds. You're gonna have to decipher that one for me, dog. How are you, Matt Gore? Someone was sitting when he started that spot, yeah. Shows you how much attention I pay, Deb. You're gonna have to explain what you mean there, Odds. A lot of Matts in this chat. A lot of Matts. I like it. Right. If you hit this in the next 30 minutes, I'll make a new BMX montage. Oh, the challenge. Okay, so, hold on. 10:34, so let's say by 25 minutes an hour, so the top of the hour. Okay, top of the hour. Okay, I'm gonna talk less then. I'm gonna talk less if we've got a wager on the line here. I am gonna talk less and focus up. 25 minutes for a new video from Hostile Dunks. All right, the bet's on. Oh yeah, wall climbing. Yeah, there's tutorials about wall climbing, bro. Right. Right. No. We're good. God tier. No, we're good. We've got 25 minutes now to land this, and then Dunks is going to make a new video. So I need to really game face this shit. Well, ironically, it's one of the only real talents I have is talking. So it does work for things like this, though, doesn't it? Corrupted Sins, yo. I've got a 25-minute wager on the line here to land this stunt, and then Hostile Dunks is going to make a new video if I do. So, got the morning light coming through now. Having a little issue getting off that right side. Yeah. Fucking not even getting close at the moment. Did like a little timer countdown. Oh, we'll get it. Don't worry, we'll get it. I'm going fast enough, I think. Yeah, I'm not even near in the groove right now. The extra pedal shit, I just never understood why they left it in the game. Not going fast enough. Yeah, no, I know, but the challenge is nice. Yeah, crit. The challenge is what it's about. How's your weekend going, Corrupted Sins? I need more run up, that's the problem. I know what I'm doing wrong. Need to be up here more. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. I ain't got time to fuck around this, failing these wall climbs, right? There's no point putting pressure on myself, though. Just end up fucking around like this. And chonking up. Chonking up a storm! Right. Get around here. Get some game face on. He's better jump straight over there. Yeah. Maybe not, eh? That's the trajectory. That's the correct trajectory. The Human Torch was denied a bank loan. Oh, you bastard! Okay. Actually put quite a bit of force onto that one, eh? And it didn't break. It's actually quite surprising. Let's get it. "17 viewers in the chat." Nope. Nope. I wonder if this might be the best start point here. Yeah, definitely that longer run-up's giving a better jump, and it's not going too high up. The problem is going too high and then coming down and smashing the pole off. That's going to be the bigger issue, so... Yeah, I wish I could do fakey stuff. Yeah, that was awesome on that pipe BMX. Riding around fakey shit, it was great. Does hitting the vertical pole first help with not breaking? Yeah, probably not. Probably does help, but it would not look as nice, would it? Rather than just landing hella flush on top. Fuck you. Right. I don't know why it does that. It goes straight up sometimes instead of up and over. Come on, dog. Game face. There's a wager on the line. Right. Ooh, that was looking pretty good. That was looking real nice, actually. Okay. CPU creeping up again. Trying to distract me. Right. I'm starting to understand it a bit more. I keep thinking it's about speed. It's not. It's not about. It's nothing to do with speed. It's getting that proper launch off this little bottom bit here. That's the main thing, I think. Come on, bro. Come on. Snap out of it. And the rain begins. Ain't right. That's the line. That's the line. Okay. That's the line. Garbage, mate. Fucking proper garbage, innit? Daytime lightning. Shit. Sometimes you don't often get that daytime lightning online, do you? Oh no, you never really get nighttime lightning, do you? Is that the one? Nighttime rain. There is that heist that you get nighttime rain though, isn't there? One of the old original heists. Must be like a performance reason that they don't do nighttime rain. Maybe. A lighting issue, rendering issue, or something like that. Something of such nature. That's the better launch, like that. Why does it do that? Why does it not wall climb correctly sometimes? I guess the better question is, why am I not wall climbing correctly sometimes? Fucking infuriating. Just let me up it. I mean, yeah, it's a dope. It is dab. It's actually more grief. Like most of the spots lately, it's more grief than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be, you know, pretty straightforward kind of deal, but I guess all the ones worth doing are never easy, are they? Oh, you bastard. Ooh. Whew. Okay, that was a lovely attempt. Just gonna put that on the little record there. That was a lovely attempt. Man, that was flying perfect. It's like trajectory was so nice. The geometrics, the angles, math. Oh, it's dick teasing us now. Okay. 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 Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good now. We're getting pretty confident with it. Not very confident with my wall climbs though, are we? Are we? That's two really nice little attempts there. Getting it cooking now. Getting it cooking. Cooking with the natural gas. Right. At this point, like, okay, so in my mind... Cheers, Boba. Yeah, it's a nice playlist. In my mind, like, I'm gonna land on it like this. You know? Like, just like that. But reality is, if I can land on it in any way, I'm just gonna like try and make it happen. So yeah, it's a pretty good playlist. Dude just makes super chill beats, and it's good. It keeps me from getting in copyright trouble and all that, you know. You're allowed to say fuck here, Boba, too, by the way. The YouTuber making me label everything not safe for children, so if they want to make me do that, then we'll be saying the swears, won't we? Feeling pretty good. The wager is on. Here we go. Had too much sauce on that one. I could swag that back there, but I guess not. Oh, it doesn't let you type, doesn't it? Really? Really? Nah, bullshit. Yeah, it does. Fight the power, fuck the man. Yeah, it should let you type swears. This isn't a Minecraft server. Fuck shit. Damn. I like how you threw the damn in there. I think that's half the reason why, like, a lot of times we don't get the replay of the stream, like the replay in the chat, and then like it won't be on there, and then like a day later the replay will turn up. It takes fucking ages to process the chat, but it's kind of silly. Like, you can't really have a stream replay and not have a chat, otherwise it's just 3 hours of me talking to myself, which is basically what it is anyway. But with the chat, at least you get some context. Fuck shit ass bitch. Oh, come on. Like, I don't have time for this. I've got 8 minutes. 8 minutes to force Dunks to make a video by landing on this pole. So I'm actually quietly, I think we're gonna get it. I think we're gonna get it in the 8 minutes. It's gonna be the gentlest of touches. But I think we can do it. Not if I can't get up the wall though. Right. Not gonna let me do that either, is it? Dick. Actually glad I got on this morning. I wasn't really thinking about it, but I'm glad we did. Especially when I land on here and Hostile Dunker's gonna have to suck shit. Oh. Not what we're wanting with that angle, but getting a nice launch now. Getting the launch really dialed in, which took me, what, an hour? 45 minutes to get there, so... No money was added to the nightclub safe because it's full. I'll have to clean that later on. Clear that. Oh, I nearly got it to sit. Did you see that? I nearly got it to like pull round and sit because I had the brake on. Ooh, that was close. That was actually closer than it looked. Okay, okay. I suck pieces of shit like you for breakfast. Good movie. Timeless movie. Oh god, the run-up's all chonky. It won't matter. Okay. We've definitely dialed it in, like, considerably in the last 10 minutes, so... These little wheel slides down the backside of that thing have been quite steezy, I'm just going to point that out. Just came out of work for a 10-minute chief break, and I'm blessed with this little gem. Yeah, it is a little gem. It's a little... Just a little nugget we're working on here. It's taken me ages to work out how to launch off this thing properly. But we've got it now. I worked out what I was doing wrong. I was bunny hopping way too late. So I've got to actually get down on the bunny hop. See, look at the height on that. But that, if I go too high like that, it's going to break the pole. You eat pieces of shit for breakfast? I actually watched that the other night because I'm obsessed with the wife from Modern Family. It's so hot. And she's in Happy Gilmore. I wouldn't say obsessed, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. Oh, here we go. Oh, fuck. 5 minutes, the countdown is on. Last time was a stall on the billboard by the junkyard. Yep. Yep. I don't know which one's harder. This one's just a bit more delicate, I guess. No, not Sophia. The mother, the wife. But yeah, Sophia is super hot too, obviously. Both of them are super hot for old broads, aren't they? Older, or older than me anyway. I think the mum's like 50 now, IRL. Pretty hot for 50, boys. See, that's my problem. I shouldn't be turning. I should just try and let it sit on there. Fuck you. Yeah, it's yeah. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Perfect conditions, daytime. Clock's running out, but 4 minutes. Up and over, that's the way. Right. Let's get it. Alright, that whole bunny hop there just blows all the timing. Right. I don't actually need to be doing that bunny hop. Oh, shit. I thought that was it. I genuinely thought that was it, boys. I was even holding my breath. You have 8 minutes. Okay. That's more time than I thought I had. I thought I had 2 minutes. Okay, that's good. Basically exactly what we just did, but it has to be so gentle. Like, it actually has to be less speed in a way. Because you want that less force, the lesser force when you're dropping down onto it. Yeah, that was close. It was close. The problem is if I'm anywhere like a foot high above it, coming down onto it, it's going to break the pole. So I need to be like coming down almost linear or parallel. So that's too high. Didn't break it though. Weird. It seems if you land on the closer end, it seems to break. Like, so if you land on this end, it seems to break a lot more. But if you land around the light or the bulb itself, it seems to stay up there a bit longer. Right. Get her done! Too high. Way too high. I don't like putting myself under pressure, but it's for a good cause. So. New subscriber! Oh my god, so the alerts are working today. Fantastic. Ray's Gaming, hello, welcome in. Welcome in, take a seat. Or stand. Up to you. Actually, did that run up completely not looking at it? Send it. Full send. We're out of time. We're all out of luck. No, we're not. We're never out of luck. Fancy alerts are working today. Yeah, I've had them set up for like a week, and then they're just not. Haven't been working lately. Everybody clap. Yeah, I like the crowd clap. It's good, eh? Yeah, there's a custom sound effect actually. I was quite chuffed with that. I thought it was quite funny. Not to blow my own horn or anything, but beep beep. Right. Let's get it. No, 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 no. Stacey Gunman, welcome back. Welcome back. We've got a little side challenge going on here. I've been given half an hour, which is just about up, to land this, and if I did land it in that half an hour, Hostile Dunks was going to record a new video. But we're just about out of time, so I'm going to need a miracle here. But it's been known to happen. So we're just going to need a little bit of absolute swag luck here. Holy Jesus. The first part of that was alright. Second part not so flash. So you got to go down here to get the light post to spawn back on the lamp post. Is that what you call it? The light to spawn back on the pole. Oh no. No, 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 no. No time for that. How are you? How's your weekend, Steezo? Two minutes left. The pressure is on. The eyes are watching. The crowd holding their breath in anticipation. Bated breath. The silence falls over the crowd. The pressure is immense. I just thought how amazing it would be if it actually you got it, and the moment you got it was when it went from night to day and then the light turned on. Oh my god. Wouldn't that be amazing? Bryson Booth, hello. The pressure is on. Okay. I can't stop. I'm literally not going to stop. I don't care if it's 3 hours of stream, me doing this, and I get it, then that's all that's going to matter. So, We can't stop. Like Miley Cyrus. We won't stop. I wish you could play whatever music you want today. Just make it so much more fun. Yeah, mate, we know you're 8. You told me that yesterday. In fact, I'm not too sure how comfortable I am having an 8-year-old subscriber, but what can you do, eh? Sorry, that sounded a bit meaner than I intended it to. Last thing I need is some housewife cranky about the swear words. You know what I'm saying? Writing a strongly worded letter to YouTube, getting myself in trouble. I think we're just about out of time, but it doesn't matter because we're still going to continue on. Some pretty close attempts though, not going to lie. Not going to lie. Fucking, what was that? Launched me off sideways. Boys, I thought we had it there. I really thought that was it. You even heard me inhale and hold my breath. I really thought that was it. That was absolutely perfect. That was absolutely perfect. It was just a little high. Man, that was like right there, Dunks. That was right there, dude. Fuck. And I know people have been trying to land on this shit for a long time too, so... Bryson, don't try and cover it up, bro. We know you're right. Man, that was... Shit, that was close. That was real close. Yeah, it did actually cheat me yesterday where we did land on it and then it gave way underneath my... The weight. The weight of expectation. I'm gonna get this here. Man, that was so close. Give him some OT. Overtime vote in the chat. I don't usually operate under pressure, but this actually it got me to dial in anyway and focus up, so might need a bit more of the stream pressure. Yeah, a lot of people were trying to say, and I think that's the reason why it's never been got, because of how delicate it is, where it actually gives way underneath you. So you basically, yeah, you can feel it. You can feel it on the way, whether you're going to be even close at all. Eh? 15 minutes overtime. Let's do it. The crowd has spoken. Okay. Reality is I'm going to keep going until I get it, so it is nice to have a little side challenge going on there. I really thought, like, right as the time ran up then, I thought that was that one where I actually landed right on top of it. I thought that was it. I thought it was. I've got to stop trying to turn the wheel in like that. It's a bad habit. vitals were good. The CPU not cooking itself. Conditions were perfect. Oh, the noises. So close. No good. No good. You can tell on the way in. Yeah. Yeah. It's very, very delicate. Very delicate. It's the only word I can think of. Oh, fuck me. That was so close too. You know I'm feeling it when I go dead silent in the ear, eh? That was close. We're cooking with gas here. It's just a matter of time before it gives it up. Before it puts out for us. Very close, very close. F in the chat, yeah, that was a very close one. Very close. Yeah, we're in the groove now. Absolutely in the groove. I worked out how to launch off it properly, and that just made the world of difference, to be honest. Too high. Jesus, how did that not break? It's really inconsistent how it breaks or not, eh? Like, there was so much force on top of it, and it didn't even budge. And then sometimes you can do the lightest fart in a cool breeze, and it breaks itself. So, got a real mind of its own. Mind of its own, this pole. No, just climb. I'm not going to be able to even consider leaving or entertaining or ending the stream. Entertaining the idea until this is done. This has just caused too many people too many headaches, this spot. So it's going to have to go to rest. Hiccups! Fuck. Excuse me. Garbage. Trying to be fancy with it. Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. That was tough. That had to be one of the closest ones just then as well. That was really like... Do you know what I think it is? Now that I think about it, it's just occurred to me in my mind, in my mind's eye, that landing two wheels on it is what's causing it to break. Landing one wheel on it doesn't break it. Hey, is that genius 2000 IQ thinking or not? Because I feel like that's what's happening here. Two wheels on the pole is breaking it. One wheel is not. Hey. Am I right? Find out after the break. I reckon that's what it's doing. I reckon the moment I land 2 wheels on it, it's too much force for it. I reckon that's correct. The studies will show that the mathematics are correct. The logic, the sound, the science, proven. Talking like the doctor. I reckon that's what it is. 2 wheels on the pole. 2 hoes on my fucking pole. I reckon that's what it is. It's causing it to break. Damn, this beat's pretty fruity. Alright, Dunks. Thank you, mate. Appreciate you coming by. We'll get it anyway. We'll do it in your honour. You have a good one out there. Remember to use a bandana if you're writing tonight. Wow, for the night. Fuck being polite. Hey Vish, just wanted to let you know that I always thought BMX stunts were the most technical and required the most skill. I've been starting to try it myself a little late to the party. Your old vids are super helpful and all your new stuff is really inspirational. That's great to hear, bro. Thank you for that. It's always kind to hear someone say nice shit, so thanks for that, Mr. Venoms. It's always nice to hear. I don't know about BMX being the most technical. I mean, yeah. I think BMX is the hardest to get to look super clean. I think that's sort of my view on it. But it's one of those things that you can just argue about all day, you know, depending on, you know, if you're a moto guy or if you're a, you know, car stunter. You know, like, obviously there's moto stunts that just blow my fucking mind. I mean, most of them do. Like, you know. It's all different sides of the same coin though, really. It's really nice. It's really nice to hear, you know, when people say that shit. Can't ever get enough of, like, hearing positive reinforcement. So I appreciate that. Oh man. Gotta stop getting so close to the edge of that fence. You can tell at the bottom, eh? You can tell at the bottom before you even get onto that, up that concrete spine. Spine? I guess that's the word. And then, yeah, in regards to joining late to the party, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how late you are, man. As long as you're enjoying it. I reckon that one wheel theory is accurate though. One wheel on it won't break the pole unless you really smash it. The two wheels, landing 2 wheels at the same time seems to be breaking it even the slightest. of force, of touch, of nature. I was going to chuck some more wood on the fire. I'll be un momento, por favor. No, we're not there. We're not there yet, Boba. I've had a couple where I've landed on it and it's broken. Like I've landed on it flush, hella flush. But I'm working on a theory that if you land both wheels on it at the same time, it appears to break it. But if you land one wheel and then the other, it seems to have a bit more of a tolerance. So if you could do that and then like hang the back wheel, like hang there like a fucking bat upside down or some shit, that would be pretty crazy. Not gonna lie. But yeah, the idea is that I think both wheels on it at the same time is what is breaking it. That's garbage. Racking the ass. Come on, Meow. Come on, Meow. Something funny, Meow? That's a good movie I need to rewatch, actually. Old Super Troopers, man. Fuck, that's a good movie. Such a good laugh. Such nonsense. Something funny, Meow? Out of the vehicle, sir. Meow. Oh. How much control? Wait, I like flying across the map. The BMX, there's always someone going there across the map. Whatever floats the old boat, Steezy. How much control of the bike do you have after it lands? The idea is holding both brakes, front and back, dab. In regards to these really, really tight precisions, but I do feel that both wheels on it is what's breaking it, and it's unfortunate because landing both wheels on is what makes it look so fucking dank, but I feel like the one wheel at a time might be the play here, you know? Like, if there's some way I can get one wheel on and then the other maybe, but I don't usually use, like for me, I don't use both brakes for precisions, usually. Like I'll use, what one will I use? I'll use, like often I'll use, I'm just thinking about it as I try here. Usually I'll use the rear brake with precisions. But I feel like this one might be having to use both. And then some precisions, obviously, you don't have to use any brake, but this depends on the circumstance. Oh, we're getting nice and deep now, though. Oh. See, then like that, you hit it hard and like grind it, and it just says nah, and it just takes it. So baffling, really. It's a real mysterious girl, this one. Peter Andre. No wonder it hasn't been done. Unless someone sneaky like Bro Chills has come and done it and then hasn't told me about it. I would have remembered, surely. He's a little precision master. Oh my golly. That flight is nice. Just go down here a bit further and make the light spawn back. Nope. Nope. Like a real cop out. What I'm doing is like, you know, like even when I'm not that close on it, I would reach out like that, which I shouldn't be doing because it creates a bad habit of reaching out to it. So I should really stop doing that. But it's hard to break that habit when you're getting close, so you kind of like reach out and be like, oh, maybe if I just reach out, or you know, I'll stick it. But no, it's pretty delicate there, Dab. Do you still do the GTA stunting? That was my one. I play GTA all the time. Isn't that Cartman? Is that Cartman? Zach? Is that Zach's name? Was that Zach's name, or is that someone else I'm thinking of? I talk to Zach every now and then. He comes by. If you mean, yeah, Zach. Or am I thinking of someone else? The weirdest launch. Yeah, I talk to him every now and then. He's he actually linked me some shit on Twitter recently, privately. Just some cool, like, he's got such a cool way of looking at stuff. A totally unique way of looking at like little precisions and little tiny little threads and little stalls and stuff. Good guy too. Talked to him a few weeks ago, I think. Yeah. Just have a little sneezing fit here. Yeah, good dude, real nice guy. Not a bad word to say about anyone, that dude. Let me up. Oh, ninja. Yeah, I really appreciate that, Venoms. I think it's like a side that maybe a lot of people didn't really sort of know, that, you know, unless you're really, really lucky, you're not going to hit absolute bangers, you know, just quickly. You know, a lot of the times there'll be like revisiting, you know, like you go at something for hours, fuck it off, come back again later, and I mean that's all the best stunts I've ever done have been like that, you know, like multiple days. You know, there were some that stretched out across 2 weeks, you know. Just come back, chip away at it, break it down, and then, you know, get it done. But it is nice because like the whole concept, I didn't know if people would respond to it in regards to, you know, like to an average viewer you're just fucking pissing around, but like if you follow stunting, or if you have any sort of like remote interest in stunting, you realise that there is like, you understand that there is a process that's going on here. It's just taking that time and eliminating, you know, certain things and trying certain stuff, and then, oh my god, we're so close. Oh, fuck, I thought that was it. See, that double wheel on that just instantly smashed it down. It's definitely the two-wheel thing. Yeah, like, I mean, all the best I've ever done, even the small things, like, you know, even, you know, it all takes that time, but then, you know, if you fail for 3 hours and you get one absolute perfect fucking clip out of it, oh, the satisfaction is just, it's disgusting. Like, it's disgusting. And as someone who gets stuck doing things, you know, like, focus-wise, I just go at it and go at it and go until I get it, you know. And that's the satisfaction, you know. It's like, it's almost like ADHD in a way, you know, like it's like a compulsiveness. And then like when you're in the editor and you put all the shit together and you're watching everything you've got, oh, the satisfaction is just off the charts. But it's nice that people come by, and that's what I was trying to say. It's nice that people can come by and sort of understand what's actually happening. If you commit to it long enough, you know, like there's not many, like obviously there's stunts that like you have an idea about, you know, you have an idea like, okay, maybe this is so crazy, you know, and then you try it for a while and then you understand that it's just not going to work. Like there's heaps of stunts like that, but there's not many for me that have been like actually got the better of me, where it's been like, okay, I just can't do what I'm trying to do. Like that doesn't happen often. Even if it does take, you know, fucking forever. You know, like that hedge spot, like I said earlier, I didn't have a lot of confidence in that hedge spot early on, because of how far that rail was out and down, and just the mechanics of getting through that little hole, you know, was difficult to work with. And then once I sort of chopped it up into pieces and sort of start understanding, if you do get it all right, it is going to work, and there's a lot of satisfaction in that for me. In regards to the stunts that are like, you know, no one's done, or you know, like shit that no one's done, and that's always something I still have stunts I feel that like, there's still some stunts I feel that I've done that like people could replicate, absolutely. Like you could sit down and go, okay, yeah, I'm going to study the video and do it. But I still feel like there's stuff that I've done that like people would struggle to do it again, not because of the difficulty, but because of like how much time I put in to like actually, you know, like there's one I always talk about, which is the beer keg. Excuse me, the beer keg precision up the top of the map there. This one, up the beer keg outside the lodge, just over here or wherever it is, landing on top of that beer keg is something I always reference, because the amount of time I put into that was literally disgusting. Like it was, you know, revisiting it every day for weeks, probably 3 weeks, and that, like, stunts like that are maybe not the most insane technically, but just grind wise, like ones that I feel like would be a lot harder for people to replicate. And saying that, there's so many BMXs out there, they've done shit that there's just, I would have no chance of doing, you know. So it's all relative. Just sort of going off on a tangent here, but yeah. Almost all the best stunts build up over time. Yeah, it's exactly what it is. If you got plenty of time, then stunting's the game for you. You know, if you don't have time, then just absolutely forget about it. Like, some of the shit these kids are doing on PC is just fucking off the chain. You know, I wouldn't have a chance in hell trying to do what on PS4 because of the physics being so different. You know, But I do have the Xbox 360 working now, and I did want to buy some. Does anyone know the cost of Xbox Gold? That's actually something I've been meaning to ask, because I'm wondering if there's a way I can get some free Xbox Gold. Not from you guys, but I mean like in general, if I like I'm sure Xbox are like throwing out those 2-day trials and shit still. Or is that only PlayStation that does that? Anyway, I would love to get on some Xbox 360 BMX. Like, I would love that. I would I'm really gonna be keen on doing that. If not, I'll just buy it. But I mean, like, I'm sure they're basically giving away Xbox Gold now, right? I mean, fucking surely no one's really paying for it anymore. But the Xbox 360 BMX would be the biggest throwback. It'd be great. I'd love it. Actually, I'll just quickly find out the costs. Right, so Xbox Gold, Xbox Live, that's what it's called, Xbox Live Gold. It used to be like $12 a month, eh? I'm just trying to like find it. If it comes to it, I'll just fucking buy it. So much different on 360 in just the best ways. Like, to me, when I think about the most enjoyable like BMX, even after like we had 1 year, what did we have? We had like 1 and a bit years on old gen, but then years and years obviously on PS4. But my best memories are from 360, just because of how fun it was. It's just so much more fun to me because of the physics. Stream Elements, yo! How are ya, Lady Potato? Raining again in Los Santos. How's your weekend going there, Mr. Stream Elements? Just balls deep in this precision here, if you're wondering what's going on. Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah. The physics are completely different. Well, they're not different. They're just better on 360. And they're even better on PC. Yeah. Xbox 360 is in second place, PC is in first place, and current gen is last place in regards to physics. 360 is just sick. Nah, I'm just focused on this at the moment, stream. Just gonna be trying to dial this in, bro. We might do a bit of group BMXing later on, eh? Oh man, that was close. A couple of close attempts lately in the last 10 minutes. It's been good. Yeah, we might get everyone in for a BMX session in a while. See how we go with this little precision. Come on. Yeah, 360 was so... The biggest difference I can say between 360, old and new gen, not PC, is I've said this a few times on stream, but like riding along the 360, you can do a flat ground bounce like that, where the rear wheel will come all the way around. You can bounce the frame on the ground. Whereas on PS4, you've got this like heavy weight on the back wheel. See, like this, it's really hard for me to pull that around, but I can't even get it. So you have to go like that and then into the ground like that. Whereas on 360, you've got a lot less weight on the back wheel. And that's the best way I can describe it. And it's the same with the front on 360, so there's a lot less weight on the front. So the bike will rotate along the y-axis. Is that the one? One of the axes it will rotate along much faster, basically. The music is on, Bryson. What are you talking about? Yeah, there's much less weight on the Y or whatever axis, you know what I mean, that regards to back and front flips. So you get a lot more movement, and you can like really, you know, like it brought in a whole lot of different things where you can bounce into tricks, bounce out, you know, way easier. You know, flat ground bounces, shit like that. It's just so much harder on this PS4. But it ain't no excuse. Oh, boys, we had it. Oh, we had it, Bryson. I ain't putting on no goddamn Justin Bieber. We just had that stunt. We just had it. Fuck. Hey, Chronicle Hater. Oh, man, we had it. We had it. It was right there. Oh. Mercy, mercy. Dude, that was it. That was it. That was it. How are you, Chronicle? That was it, boys. Far out. That was so close. I was doing everything in my power to try and hold that motherfucker on there. Whew. Okay. Alright. Well, that's encouraging anyway. Dunks is back. Yeah, dude, that was it. We were on. It was there. Alright, I'm gonna put the focus face on and sit forward in the old seat. I think. Man. It was like right there, dude. That was awesome. I appreciate the ideas in that, Todd. I really don't want to obviously be taking your money or putting pressure on myself, but man, that was close. That's crazy. There's crazy height there. Just make a custom race and make the pole unbreakable. Wait, is that a thing? No, don't tell me that. Don't tell other people that. It's not really ethical. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get it real soon. Oh, mama. Mama! Yeah, 20 viewer gang. Nice. Been trying to get up to that 20 mark for a while now, so it's good to see it growing and that. Just holding steady. A lot of the cool like things about this as well is like I can go and be like going for something, you know, like trying to land something, and then, you know, obviously people can be trying it as well, you know, and I think that's kind of cool. It, like, ties it in, you know. Fuck. Is that a thing? What do you mean? Bryson, you're gonna get timed out, mate. I already told you I ain't putting no fucking Justin Bieber on. Time out for you. 300 seconds. Tell me to put on Justin Bieber. As much as I like Biebs, it ain't happening. We are getting close. Cooking. Cooking with it. Fucking hell. I mean, I didn't even know that was a thing. A custom race and make the pole unbreakable. Is it actually a thing? That's crazy. It's madness. Did not know that was a thing. Nowhere near, mate. Nowhere near. Don't know what happened there, but it blew off the side. Holy shit. Just let me get up it, for fuck's sake. Chugging my way downtown. I was gonna blow that. Yeah. Fuck, that was the right path too. The right flight. I like how this hoodie is really black, by the way. You know how like a lot of the black in the clothing in this game is not actually black, it's like charcoal? This hoodie's actually black. Just as a side fashion note there. Oh, we're close. Just let me go through, please. Thanks. Oh. Yeah. What are you up to today, Todd? In Critical. did not think this spot was going to give us so much shit. I really didn't. Until we realised and remembered that this pole breaking is really adding a whole nother dimension to this shit. Pole breaking, light breaking, what would you call it? Light, I guess. As we head into the night time again. Fuck. A lot of blood. You can almost tell straight away when you launch off it if it's even gonna get near it. If you get that nice bunny hop, you can actually get down nice and early. And if I don't do that, then it's just you're basically just flying through the air without any sort of guidance whatsoever. So I have to keep reminding myself to start crouching like a lot earlier. It's way too high, you know. But that's the kind of thing. It's need to get that earlier crouch, and if you don't get it, it's just fucking restart, basically. Just like that. No point even riding up it if you don't get the jump. I haven't played any of that pipe BMX really. Let's start fucking playing that shit again as well. It's not very nice playing a game that's inherently frustrating though, and that's probably the main the feeling I get when I think about that pipe BMX. It's so frustrating. Like mechanically, it's really good, but enjoyment-wise, it's really hard to get into, hard to get any sort of cohesion. What is that? Is that the word? Yeah. Because you're constantly having to pick up your bike, you know? Oh yeah, I just had all the chat load in, boys, sorry, so I'm just reading it now. Next gen attempt to Stunt as well, if you can land it before you do, I'm pretty sure you can do it. Shunner's working free mode. Poor Bryson, I should have timed him out too for the triple. So yeah, sorry, all the chat just loaded, boys, like there's been like 5 minutes of me sitting here with no chat, so. Fish God, holy shit, it's Dunks. Cartman, how are you, man? 600 seconds timeout. Hello, man. Love your vids. Right. How are you, mate? Good to see you, Cartman. Sorry, guys. It's all just loaded for me. No wonder I was so quiet. Couch stunners for life. Off to watch UFC at my friend's house shortly and do some BMX maintenance for me. If you guys don't know, DJ Critical's got an awesome collection of actual IRL BMXs, 80s and 90s bikes. Is that correct, Critical? I'm just playing with you guys. I knew this spot was going to grief you like it griefed me. Sorry, boys, I'm just reading through everything now. Blew myself up 100 times on that propane tank before I finally got it. If you don't play PC, but that's one game you got to get first. Wish I had it on PC. It's meh console. Yeah, it is. It's basically just a PC port, isn't it? Danny Stunting, hi. Hey, sorry guys, all the chat just loaded for me. Like, probably 10 minutes of chat, so... Here I was just thinking it. I was hanging out and everyone was quiet, so... We're here now. We're back up to date. Yeah, Critical's got like a mad collection of old school BMXs, like 80s and 90s joints. Like, you know, sick shit, basically. It's like, fuck, it's gone quiet. I didn't realize the chat had stopped loading. Old school BMX. I don't know why it does that every now and then, just lags and doesn't load any chat for me. Which is less than ideal. Yeah, it's not like one or two bikes either, Dunks. Like, how many bikes you got, Critical? Don't be afraid to flex. Share with the group. I know he's got a mass collection. Yeah, he's got like a serious collection. Hold on, I'm blocked out on 98% CPU here, boys. Hold up. Alright, let's calm down now. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Steezy. We put the backlight out there and he came just as we were talking about him. Just like that, eh? $12. Yeah, that's a flex. 12 is a flex. That's a nice collection, man. Ooh, ya bastard. Pipe BMX, I think is what he's talking about, Dab. I'm not sure. It's got some first world problems here. I've got the old glare coming through the old curtains behind the monitor, so hold on. Right, we're back at it with the white BMX, even though it's blue. Yeah, it is a griefing spot, this thing. That's one of those things you're like, oh, this looks like it should be pretty straightforward. No. Thank you, Mr. Venoms. Appreciate the kind words. Come by anytime. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Have a good night, day, afternoon, morning, evening. You enjoy it. How to white BMX. It's one of the eternal questions, really. How to white BMX. Some men will die never knowing. Yeah, it's interesting, Dab, and incredibly frustrating. Very realistic. The bailing is great, but it's like too realistic and actually detracts from the game itself. Actually ends up being quite frustrating more than anything. Well, it frustrated me more than I thought it was gonna. Yo, if that fucking light was on there, if that actual pole was on there, we would have landed that. Tell me that wasn't it. But the bar wasn't there. The bar. The old get a perfect launch and there's no light pole to land on trick. So that's pretty fun. Nah, it's all good, Ender. We're chilling, bro. We're chilling. Yeah, you spend most of the time picking your bike up. I touched on it when I actually streamed some of it, Dab. Excuse me. The great thing about skate is that if you bail in skate, it'll give you a bail if you want that, you know, realism and immersion. But then it will put the skateboard underneath you, like after a few seconds. You know what I mean? Whereas pipe, you'll bail, and you've got to stand up. Like, number one, your character modeling is just like these bizarre bails. You got to get up off the ground, get your bike, pick it up, and then get back on it. And then you can get on it, and if you just touch something while you're getting back on it, it bails you again. And I don't know why, but it is incredibly frustrating, like, from a player's perspective. Because you spend, most of the time on your ass than you do actually riding the bike. But that's one of the great things about skate, is the fact that it will put the board under you, you know, after a certain amount of time. Creating that momentum, you know. That's the one thing I think really stood out to me with pipe. But from what I understand, it's just one dude, you know, like it's just one guy doing it, developing it and all that shit, but I don't know. How are you anyway, Ender? VM with the F. Yeah, there's a lot of F going on tonight, but it's all good. Yeah, it actually really detracted from it for me. It made me, I don't know, like I was actually, like you'd say, I was actually just genuinely like raging at one point. It was actually, you know, having good ragdoll physics and bailing system in these type of games is super important. Yeah, no, I understand that it's super important. But then there's immersion and there's realism and then there's actual being so immersive, so realistic that it's actually annoying. And BO4, oh man, I lived on BO4. I had like 550 wins in Blackout. I had Dark Matter on multiplayer and Blackout on BO4. And I played a lot of days, a lot of time on BO4, and I fucking hated that game. But I played heaps of it because I play a lot of COD, you know. We've had so many close ones tonight. Ender, like, I landed on it, broken the pole, landed on the pole, and then it's broken afterwards. It's actually, the spot's a lot harder than I was anticipating, but I do remember now why basically everyone who's been trying to do this over the years has given up, because the pole breaks underneath. And the theory is that the pole, if you land both wheels on that light pole behind us that we're trying, that it breaks. So, which adds another whole level of difficulty towards it. Skate 3 bails when it's realistic, but having full character control was really fun. No bail on the Just Cause 4. I like Skate 2 better than Skate 3. That is a very unpopular opinion. Skate 2 is like the bastard stepchild, isn't it, of the franchise. No one fucking likes it. I just think that I think you can have the bails on pipe. Like I'm all for having those fucked bails. Like obviously that's part of the experience. But I think there has to be a way to quick reset the bike. Like no one wants to be running around picking up a bike because it's just fucking like there's novelty and then there's just annoyance, and like that's where the game crossed into for me. It went from the novelty of like, oh, I've got to actually go pick up my own bike to this is just fucking frustrating and annoying. And the threshold for bailing is so low, like you can just kiss a curb with your tyre at literally 0.5 miles an hour and they're just going to bail you, and that drove me fucking wild. Yeah, Just Cause, I just have no clue in regards to Just Cause. Just never played it, never dabbled with it, like I said yesterday, yeah. It'd be shit landing this without the light on, actually, but at this point I'll take anything. Chonk. Fuck. If you're a good sport, you will receive periodic rewards. Why you gotta do this to me? Yeah, you know. What a surprise. They're putting Firing Range, Summit, Nuketown, and fucking the other maps that they've put in every COD since. Like, this is the fucking biggest problem I have with COD, is that these fucking studios, all they're doing is relying on the past nostalgia and glory. Like, Black Ops has put these maps in from Black Ops 1 in every title since. It's like, how about creating some better shit? How about... Oh shit. How about actually, you know, creating some future classics instead of fucking relying on past nostalgia? And that's all it is at this point. Oh wow, the Firing Range, you know, it's the 5th time. It's literally gonna be the 5th fucking time. Same with Summit, same with Nuketown, you know? Like, I mean, fuck. Create some future classics. Don't just hang out riding off past glory, man. It's just ridiculous. Like, it's not just that. I've paid for the fucking things like 4 or 5 times as well now, you know? You're gonna keep charging me for games that maps that I've, you know, already paid for so many times in the past. Like, this is madness, bro. Like, I love Call of Duty, but fuck, some of it makes me want to pull my fucking hair out. It's exactly what it is. It's exactly. And it's sad, but that's just the way it is. I mean, look at this year's COD. It's the fucking 3rd Modern Warfare, not counting Modern Warfare 2 and 3. You know, like they did MWR, and now they've done this one. It's like, you know, it's fucking madness, man. But people keep buying it. I mean, how many times can you milk the cow? You know? Fucking pretty cheeky, man. Look at that launch. It's gonna blow my nose, boys. Hold on. Fucking sneezing. Yeah, it's insanity, isn't it? But we keep buying this shit. So, is it really insanity, or is it just smart business? Like, I was trying to play Modern Warfare, you know, like the current one, last night, and it's infuriating. It's such a good game, and it's so infuriating. Just the way it is. You know? Oh yeah, they caught so much shit about not having a story mode in Black Ops 4 that they have to put a story in this one. Otherwise people are gonna fucking riot. Not that they're not already, but... Oh, that was nice of you, dog. Opening the door and letting the cold air in. Hold on. Right, need to refocus here. 2 hours balls deep. Right. I can't believe that. I can't believe what's just happened. I can't believe it. We just had it. Oh, man, we just had it. Yo, we just had it and I fucking fell off it. Ugh. Boys. Girls. Gender neutrals. We just had it. We just had it. We just fucking had it. We just had it. That was so delicate. That was so nicely done. Fuck. Dude. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. That's good. That's good. That's good. It means we know we can do it. It means we know we can land it without breaking the pole. Oh my god, that was perfect, yo. Whew, that was the softest of touch. I actually nearly said we got it. Like, I was in the process of saying, yo, we got it, and then I fell off. Yeah, dunks. I know. And I was trying to stop it too. And it just rebelled. It was just like, nah. Like, I legit was stopping it, you know, with the brakes and that. Oh, she's a dick tease, alright. We've got this, though. Crocodile Dundee. We're gonna wrestle this bastard into submission. Then make it our bitch. Can't believe that. Stunting in a nutshell right there. That's right. It was very close to getting put in the fucking book. But it's okay. It's all good. If anything, that gives me hope. More hope, you know what I mean? Like, far out. I mean, the words were coming out of my mouth, and then it just slid off there like it was covered in butter. So... that was actually with a closer run-up with a little bit more juice on it, so... Ooh. Yeah, I think maybe the closer run-up's the go here. It gives you a little bit more flight time and a bit easier to guide it rather than soaring over it. That was the closest we've had. I think you can say that's the closest I've had since I've been here, yeah. even yesterday. Yeah, easily. Fuck you. Very close. We can't live off past attempts. It's time to just get it done. Get her done. Hi Bryson. Back from your time out, I see. Were there lessons learned? Yeah, it was on there for like 2 seconds. Oh, that flight. Sexual. Getting a lot more control now. Like, a lot more control of placing it. If you know what I mean. Placing it in the air. You landed it for like 2 seconds and fell. Yeah, I didn't even save it. But to me, it's not a land. It's not a land until it sits there. You know what I mean? It's all good. It ain't sad. I'd rather be robbed than not have it getting close at all. So it's all good. Yeah, it just slid off like I did nothing to really encourage that. It just decided to. Bryson, you need to get a fucking ban, mate. You're annoying me now. It's the 3rd time I've told you no. Okay? You're actually starting to annoy me, mate. What part of no do you not understand? No. N-O. Sorry to bite your head off, but fuck. Come on. Now I feel bad about biting that kid's head off. These people got no fucking ears though, eh? Oh, no ears. Can you say hi to Brazil? Say hi to Brazil for me. It's gonna take a second here. Appreciate that, Stinkier Ball. Unfortunately, Mr. Bryson Booth wore a bit of the old annoyance there. I don't like having to tell people 4 or 5 times though. But yeah, no, it is as frustrating as it is failing. It's also encouraging in a way because it's like it just gives you that little sniff, you know, reminds you that it's actually doable, rather than not coming close at all. Yeah, no, like I know. Sometimes I just fucking bite a little bit, you know. As you guys know. I thought he was saying play fucking Justin Bieber earlier. He wasn't. He was meaning that. Dragons shit, eh? Imagine Dragons. Oh my god, that was pretty close too. The flight. I don't care if it takes another hour. I got nothing to do. I don't care. I don't care. We need to get this done. Alright, stop it. Just stop cock blocking me. Just let me get over the wall, please. Thanks. Kind of reminds me of that stream where we did like 5 hours or something. It's like a 5.5 hour stream and I got it right at the end. Now that was satisfaction, man. That's what it takes. This wall can stop griefing me. You would think after all this time that you'd just be able to perfectly get up that wall and over. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh no. Put it in the book! You saw it here live. 2 hours, 18 minutes, committing to it like a third marriage. Put it in the book. It is done. For the boys. For the boys in the chat. 2 hours balls deep. It ain't no thing. It ain't no thing. I'm expecting likes all over that goddamn video. Just like that. Clean as a motherfucking whistle. Boy. God damn, that was satisfying. Fuck. Holy shit. Put it in the book. It's finally done. It's haunted many a BMXer. Years. This spot has haunted people. We put it in the book live on stream. You already know. You already know what it is. Fuck, that is satisfying. Oh, God. Oh, Dunks, you love it. I know you love it. You love it. Oh, man. Oh, God, that was good. That felt great. Oh, Todd. Yo, we gotta go have a look at it. We gotta. Man, that was... There's some times there where I was like, you know... Ugh. No, we can't have breaks, dude. That's great. Oh, God, I'm happy with that. If someone could find what time it was landed in the stream, I'll put that in the title after the fact. Oh man, that was so satisfying. Oh wow. And especially because I know like so many people have tried and given up on that, you know? Just the gentlest touch. It was just so gentle. Excuse me. The softest of hands prevailed. Holy fuck. That was way harder than it looked. Yeah, put it in the boat. It was way harder than it looked. It looks like it would be so easy. Wow, nice. Right in the middle of the day too. You know what I mean? Oh man. Perfect. Yo. Just perfect. This is exactly how I'd edit it too. Be like this. No, actually. Be like this. Like that. That looks so nice. The backdrop of the bridge, dude, look at that. Oh my golly goodness. Oh baby. That's right. Makes it all worth it though, doesn't it? Man, that was... I want to... for anyone who wasn't here yesterday, I want to share you this clip as well. I feel like you guys deserve it, if any of you guys that weren't here. I ended up landing this privately the other day with me and Teabag. So just in case no one saw it, I want to share this again. I'm proud of this fucking one as well. It's been a week of bangers, man. It's been a week of bangers. All type of bangers have gone down this week. 3 now. So I jumped in here solo the other day with Todd. Thought I'll just have a little play around, and for anyone who hasn't seen it, you guys know about the stunt. But just in case you didn't miss me sharing it yesterday. The landing was a bit chunky. I don't even give a fuck. Shit was off the chain. This was another one that I didn't know was going to land or not. If I didn't even know if I could get it. And absolutely stomped it. It's like a turn down 360, I guess. Dropped the ass through. Yeah, so if anyone missed that yesterday, I just wanted you to just see that one as well. So. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's all happening. It's all happening. Banger watch. Far out. I love those ones. I love those ones that make you go, am I even going to be able to get this shit? Love that. Love it. It's so sick that you guys like stayed in the whole time, you know, like some of you guys have been here since the start of the stream. And then getting it done. It's even more satisfying, you know, in that way. Week of bangers, absolutely. Absolutely. Whew. I wonder if I've been off Xbox 360 so long that they might give me like a 2-week or a 2-day trial or some shit. They used to do that, eh? Man, that was satisfying. I think we'll probably, I don't know, you think I should end it? I think I should probably end it there. I think that's a pretty thorough in and out sort of stream. Pretty happy with that. Obviously, satisfying to get that done. Especially because it's griefed so many people over the years. So, I really want to say thanks to you guys, start to finish, who hung around and everyone who came through. So I'll find out when it was, and I'll put that in the title. So we might even do a little banger breakdown episode on it, because it's one of those things that looks really simple, but it's actually that was a nightmare, but in a good way. Perseverance paid the bills. If you did like the video, obviously be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're not, and if you're not, why aren't you? So glad we got on and got that done. So until the next one, I'll find out when that was. I'll throw that in the timestamp. You guys enjoy your Saturday and or Sunday. I'll catch you mofos on the next. What a week. What a goddamn week. Be well, guys. See you soon.